primeval roar of victory.
What is happening, fellas and birds, and welcome to the first ever episode of Scouser of the Week. Now, as you know, Scouser of the Week is an ongoing tradition here at What's Cookin', but this week we had to do something special because we got that many replies to our Scouser of the Week question this week that we thought, you know what, fuck it, let's just give them a whole nother video. So here we are, people, another video for you this week.
But people, there's a catch. You know the score now. We bring the goods. Yous have got a comment, so make sure you get involved, people, and leave your comments, and make sure you watch till the end of the video to find out how you can win Scouser of the Week, cause there's going to be a wall of fame here, people. Hopefully there's going to be awards to give out to you for winning Scouser of the Week, so make sure you get involved.
There's been a power shift at What's Cookin' though, people, and now it's down to yous to decide who becomes Scouser of the Week. So we're going to go through all the comments now. We're going to pick the 4 funniest ones, and then there'll be a poll at the end of the video. Click it, tell us who the funniest story is, and they will be Scouser of the Week. So without further ado, let's begin this. So Kieran Sheen said, one of the maddest, my form teacher, who was about 4 foot with a little baldy head, got thrown in one of the massive outdoor bins and needed pulling back out. I also remember our PE teacher, Dave England.
Oh shit, that's my fucking PE teacher, lad.
Is it really?
That's my PE teacher. Oh my god.
Who was going bald, went off for a knee operation, came back
with
it.
Oh my
You just got to
God.
own up. You've just got to own up for that.
Wow.
Come on.
Mr. England, lad.
We're all
If
there,
you know,
Mr.
you know.
England.
If Mr. England's watching now, you're not winning Scouser of the Week. Sorry,
That
lad, he
teacher,
did.
though, imagine getting lashed in the bin, lad.
He was the definition, right, of fucking, you know, when like a PE teacher would get the ball and he thought they were fucking
Unreal.
boss, and you're just like, lad, you are like playing against kids.
We did
You know what I
we
mean?
did actually have a PE teacher who was naughty at footy though, to be fair. We had a PE teacher.
He was alright, but
called
lad,
Mr. Talbot, who he used to play for Stoke, lad. And he
Did
was,
he?
Yeah, serious though. Like, he was proper good
That's
at footy.
it.
He was proper good.
Okay.
But he got injured and it cost him.
So I
that
had to
old
make a
chestnut.
life as a fucking PE
Yeah.
teacher.
But he
I want to
used
know who got
rip
fucking
everyone.
put in the fucking
I know,
ball,
if it was,
in the
must have
bin.
been your
Yeah,
old
obviously.
school.
The only fucking teachers who I can think is Baldy and 4 foot's Mr. Cowan. And he was like, Joe, he looked a bit like,
He was throwing him in bins though.
I know, that's a bit hard because he was an old man. He looked a bit like Frankenstein, just bald, but like a scientist though, like, and he'd always have like a proper shirt done up, right up. You could see his neck fat bulge, you know, just like, talk like this. What's going on, Charlie? Stop it. What are you doing in my class? So Big Paps has said, this was years ago. I'm talking at least over 25 years. I was in the schoolyard and it was snowing. Everyone was having snowball fights and the teacher on the yard was shouting at everyone to pack it in. Next minute, some kid made a snowball with a big stone in it and launched it at him. It got him right in the glasses and just smashed it instantly. He went straight on his back and just laid there, knocked out for 5 minutes, and we all thought he was dead. Oh my god. Obviously you feel really bad for him, Big
you
Paps.
clean a teacher out major though.
I'll reiterate what I was saying. Did anyone throw anything at a teacher in your school?
Not throw, but teacher got hit in the face with the ball, and when I mean that hit in the face, it was like, you know, them old school footies that had like jagged patches on them, lads, and like if you hit it barefoot it'd slice your foot to bits. Lads, it was a cold winter morning.
You can still see the patch.
Someone just let rip, lad, and she's come out the door of the main building and the ball's gone right in the face, knocked her back into the school door, lad. She never came out, lad. She never came out.
Think about it.
She's
She's just come out with her fucking Folgers, coffee, whatever.
Honestly, and like she had a big red mark on her face, all dirt on her face. She looked like she'd been in the honeycomb maze on Takeshi's castle. It was so heavy, lad, it was bad, honest. She went ballistic, man. Full assembly for the year, the lot. Everyone kicked the ball. What do you mean, who kicked the ball? All of us kicked the ball.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. The only other one I remember was Sean nearly got expelled for the dick incidents, right? And then he come back after that. And every time, I don't know if it was like this in everyone's school, we'd only ever play rugby when the grass was shit and you couldn't play footy. So like the grass would just be horrible, soppy fucking shit, lads. And lad,
mud ball off the head.
Lad, I'm talking, that's what that lesson was. We wouldn't play rugby, everyone would throw mud at each other. And I'm talking like just full big fucking...
man. Lad, your school was bad, lad.
I know. So his PE teacher, Mr. Brown, shouts out, Mr. Bro. He fucking sat us all down, stopped it. He's stopping the lesson. He got us all in the fucking footy cages, all backs against it. And he's like, right, no, stop and throw mud. And it's all like this. And all you see is mud. Just hits him on the end of the nose, lads. And he's just doing it like a look to be like...
How did you get away with murder?
Fucking lawless.
Serious though, honestly.
It was the best school ever.
Lad, it needed bulldozing.
Lad, it was boss. It was so funny. That was the best lesson ever.
So, how are we, Queen, aka Tom?
Get on him,
who was
people.
on the video. He's one of the... Was he our only guest on a Try Not to Laugh? Up to now?
Yeah.
I think he is, isn't he?
Shout out to the one and only.
He says a lot of mad things happened in our school, but the one that springs to mind is the woodwork teacher becoming deputy head and all of a sudden thinking he was Cartman the hall monitor. Never known such little power to go to someone's head.
Do you know what's quite surprising about this one? It's very funny for reasons that I didn't think he was going to expose himself. But everyone used to love it because this certain teacher, he was one of them ones where he liked to dress smart.
Yeah.
And like he was prim and... No, like he was an alright fella. Like, don't get me wrong, he was fucking alright, but he was just prim and proper, just like, yeah, I'm going to work. And he used to DT, like fucking, it was called... what did we used to call it RM.
RMT.
And yeah, he done that, he was sound, whatever, but he loved to be a boss, so when he got the power trip and he got the deputy head, he was like the cocky teacher, lad. But basically this person, Tom, who's exposed that I can't believe it, Mr. Millington had a barber coat, and then Tom got a barber coat and he used to not the same one, but he used to buzz off it, so everyone used to call Tom Milldog. So I'm surprised that he said it. Milldog. Like, you're Milldog. He's not gonna be happy. You will not be happy. Milldog, man. Yeah, lad, he caused us. We weren't allowed to go to the mall. Yeah, shops at fucking school. And he caused us in his fucking, used to have a Mercedes, and he'd know it was you. And just go back to class. Just stop it. No, if we run.
Lad, when you tried to go to shop in our school, lad, like, you know, the way our school was laid out, and like, there's the crossing that you've got to get across to get to the Endale shops, and lad, that was like no man's land. Storming the beach at Normandy, like, you'd wait for a gap in the traffic and go fucking leg it on, and like sometimes you got there and sometimes you didn't.
We lost a good man that day.
It was like storming the beaches D-Day.
Bradley Drysdale says our science teacher went out to get us head a year to come to sort us out. When she was out, smashed her butty somewhere like a Mars bar.
Oh, don't bring the pack lunches into it.
God, you would be rude to push. They must have been a bitch. You gotta think about it.
Yeah,
that doesn't happen to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come for a double ender. Or when we couldn't get out the class at break, the art teacher was keeping us in. We phoned our mate to get us out. She was about 7 stone prisoner through. The lad was about to double his size, and he stood at the door. Our mate kicked the door in and sent her flying across the room. Never seen again. Left the next day.
Wow. What
We're
school
talking-
was this, man? This must have been Impact or something. No, naughty schools.
Yeah, fucking
Remember
hell.
the notorious naughty
That
schools?
must have been like a badge of honour retiring a fucking teacher, though, mustn't it? Like, just, how many have
Never
you got?
seen again.
It's like fucking, did have a tally mark or a tear on the face? Oh, I've done 2.
The pastime says in our French class we had them ceilings where it was all tiles and you can move them.
Oh, shit.
So we put a portable speaker up in the ceiling before class. My mate started playing hardcore porn dead loud.
God.
The teacher was going off his head. A couple of lads started throwing jelly at him. His white shirt was covered in red and he had jelly in his hair.
Lad, if someone was after pinch this fucking teacher, because he must have been thinking he's dreaming. For all the porn's playing.
Taking jelly shots like fucking platoon.
Throwing jelly at me. Imagine him going in the staff room.
What happened?
Like,
I don't want to talk about it.
imagine what that staff room must be like.
I'd spend my whole day laughing me tits off in the staff
You
room.
fly on the wall listening
So
to the
funny.
picture bar
We should
kids.
bug the staff room.
We need to infiltrate our way in. What was he doing in there?
Leaked audio from the
Lads,
staff
I might
room.
have to be a teacher. Imagine how funny that must be, lad. The kid said this. You what?
He called me a fat gobshite. Well, he's not wrong.
Yeah, you are a bit of a fat one.
Connor Cookin. In year 10, we had a French teacher, Mr. Goddard, who was a proper French and could say about 4 words of English. And someone found his Facebook profile,
Oh my God.
which had him on a beach in a pair of bright yellow balls.
Oh,
Picture got sent round the whole school, and all lesson people kept showing him the picture, asking if it was him, and he went bright red denying it, and that was his last day in school. Yeah, lad, if the kid's fine now. That's why, like, there's people who I know who've changed the names on
yeah,
Facebook because the
obviously you
teachers now.
taking the
Because imagine,
fucking
can you
piss.
actually imagine?
What, could you imagine that me and you were teachers and the shit that we've got on,
No,
on
but
the
can you
internet?
imagine being in school and finding your teacher's Facebook and like it not being locked off from viewing? Like it's a gold, man. It's a gold, man.
What, in a pair of fucking budgie smugglers?
Especially if you're wearing ballies on holiday. Graham Hewitt said, in year 7, my old form got in major shit for bullying our form teacher. Every time she spoke one day, the class burst into In the Jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight, with one lad doing near Wimberways. Wimberways.
Yeah, I love the way you
I
I can't just comment a window away.
That he's literally on mama way.
I appreciate the
Yeah,
effort.
that's good spelling, that lad.
Yeah, how'd it go?
She ran out and got the head of the house, and they changed our form teacher after that. Saw her in the boozer years later, got her a bevy, and she told me to piss off.
Oh, as if.
I know, yeah. In year 7 as well.
Yeah. Nah, lad, you'd die if you're seeing a few teachers now, though.
Some of them I'd be made up to see, though.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I would, lad. I haven't seen a lot of my teachers.
No, I know. Some of them
I'd
obviously
love to
are
see some of
sound,
them.
but like it was just
Some of them I'd
different
think
things,
you're
though.
a wanker, but there's a few who were like, I have good memories of.
No, same, like obviously, but could you imagine them telling them that you were doing this? And they'd watch this and they'd be like, what? What's
I
he
probably
doing?
wouldn't even mention it.
But, what do you mean? We've got a fucking exclusive fan base that love us. Brad C118 has commented, maddest thing at my school was the IT teacher got done for nonsense on pupils.
Oh,
Jesus
no.
Christ. The thing is, he was there for 5 years, me and the lads were there, it was always like a myth, urban legend, but it turns out 4 years after we left, the police shared a Facebook post and his face was all over the news. Legit, can send you proof via Twitter.
Shit, man. Name and shame him, lad. Tell us his name. We'll put his picture on the internet. Stay away, kids.
Hey, teacher, leave our kids alone. Rosie Fitz has said, my old English teacher, Miss Fitzgerald, must have been going through some stuff outside school and she come in, put Ali G videos on for us and then started
That's
back
sick.
out the class. and started crying. Oh, fucking hell, I should go and console her. Everyone acted like it wasn't happening, but just casually watching Ali G. Oh, yeah, like...
That's sick. That was if she's put Ali G on.
That teacher, Miss Fitzgerald, wins Scouser of the Week.
Yeah.
Imagine you come in, you don't have to watch like
You're
the same...
stepper.
Yeah. We can have such chronic illnesses, like itchy scrot.
Itchy scrot. Alex Grover said, had posted but got a better one. We once got dragged into assembly randomly, and when we got there it was only the lads and the lads from the year above. We were then told that someone had decided to take a diarrhea shit and wipe it all over the walls. We were being crucified by a teacher who thought he was a drill instructor. One lad I knew from the year above was trying not to laugh so hard. He went bright red like a tomato and was going to pop a blood vessel. Pal of mine recorded the whole thing on his phone, and when the teacher said this individual squatted and defiled, he set it as his ringtone and got suspended when it went off in class. To this day, no one knows who it was, but they were christened the Phantom Poo Smearer.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Squatted and defiled.
Like, sometimes you've got it as the teacher. Sit there and say, listen,
that was funny.
You asked for that.
Squatted and defiled.
That's hilarious.
That does remind me of we got called into the assembly and they were holding up the pictures of the dicks.
Do you think this is funny?
Yeah. So the What's Cooking OG Crag91 has commented, so there was a teacher in school and I was there called Mr. Branston and his nickname was Pickle. So when we saw him, including in lessons, we used to shout, Pickle! He went batshit crazy every time. It was the funniest thing. What made it even more funnier is that he taught me dad's family and even my dad still calls him Pickle. That's
Mr. Our parents even. Hello, Mr. Pickle. I mean,
Pickle! I just want to know why he gets called Pickle.
Because his name's Branston.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Okay.
Come on, lad.
Yeah, lad, he must be fuming. You fucking
Branston Pickle. Terry Hall said, our school backed onto the Triangle Trail, which is a woodland path. We used to go there to find stuff for our lesson. What stuff? We had a woman teacher who we caught hiding behind a tree taking a shit. When she got caught, she said, shush, I think I've spotted a rare animal. From then on, she was named Miss Shit in the Woods. That so can't be true, surely not. The teacher got caught shitting in the woods.
And then that's her excuse.
She spotted a rare animal.
So that's why I'm having a shit.
Maybe she was trying to blend that she weren't having a shit. What about the evidence that was left behind?
If you see someone having a shit, you've at least got to have the pants around their ankles for you to identify that they're having a shit.
A bit though, unless they've got fucking all-in-ones like that woman in town.
JS19 said, it was about 10 minutes into lesson when one of my mates who was late booted in the door open, threw a custard cream towards us and shouted grenades as a joke. The teacher dolphin dived under the desk like it was Call of Duty. After about 30 seconds he got up and he was so red he took about 2 weeks off because of shock.
No,
but you know, it was just because he was embarrassed since the whole room was laughing. That is sick. He proper got fucking PTSD, but lad, this JS19 knows how to paint a picture because lad, custard cream went in grenade. He just thought, you know what, fucking hit the deck. I'm not even taking the chance.
Maybe he was in the army and he's having Vietnam flashbacks.
That's all I can imagine, but if he isn't, he's just living, what was it, a maths teacher? So people, these are the final contestants. What you've got to do to vote for your favourite now is there's going to be a little information bar hopefully, and there's going to be a poll and you're going to fucking press it and vote for your favourite one. And these are the final contestants who've made it to the last round to win What's Cooking Scouser of the Week.
The first contestant through to the final of Scouser of the Week is Billy Drysdale. And the man who booted the art teacher all over the classroom. The next contestant through to the final round of Scouser of the Week is
the pastimes.
And The jelly porn in the ceiling.
Jelly
Personal
porn
favourite of
flashbacks.
mine.
The next contestant is Alex Grover with the Phantom Poo Smearer.
The new Star Wars sounds
Yeah.
decent. And the fourth and final person through to judge's house as what's calling Scouser of the week is
JS19
and the custard cream grenade. So yeah, like Charlie said, people, the box is going to be up there. Click it, answer the poll, tell us who is going to be Scouser of the week,
and we'll let you know on next week's episodes. But the video's not quite over yet, people, because we've got a question for you. It's for you to be Scouser of the week next week. You've got to tell us right now, when's the time that you went too far? That can be anything, people. Winding people up, being nasty, just anything, joke filled, anything. Let us know when was the time that you went too far. So people, we hope you enjoyed the first illustrious event show that is Scouser of the week. Obviously, get involved, people. Leave your comments. Let us know if you like it, because we'll do it more. It's always for you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tell your mates all the good stuff, because we want to grow and grow for you. Make sure you keep your eyes peeled, because we've got stuff coming soon, thick and fast. Every Tuesday and every Friday, What's Cooking's going to be on your screen.
That's what my bear calls me. Thick and fast.
On that note, I have been Gnarly Charlie, and this has been Yono. We've been What's Cooking. See you in a bit.